Okay. Hi, Nahush. How are you doing today?
Hello, Shash. I'm doing good. Thank you. How about you?
Congratulations on securing a job offer.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I mean, it's all thanks to you guys and the team. And, I know you guys have been working hard behind the scenes. Thank you for that.
Okay. So, Nahush, can you please tell me a little bit about what your experience was before you joined us at TTP and how the things changed?
So, I've been trying to secure a field job that is in data analytics for since October of 2023.
Mhm.
And I've traveled all across Ontario. I've been to Montreal. I've been to Quebec as well, trying to look for a job. And I wasn't able to get a job. I've been scammed by other consultants as well because they charged me $100 per week, and they took that money
Mm.
for 6 weeks nonstop. And then they just sent me some documents to fill, like, do this survey or do this kind of thing, follow these instructions to apply. But they never really got me to the stage of applications and stuff. I tried for another consultant, they just randomly started applying, and they just did a very crazy bulk dump of my resume on the market, and that actually cost me because none of the companies then even considered my resume later. So
Mhm.
then, even before joining, I think even we had a lot of back and forth, right? Because I was a little
Yes.
skeptical. Arvind tried to contact me a couple of times. You did, and because I'd almost lost hope at that point of time, and I thought, what's the point, right? But then I attended Arvind's session, and I felt that he was more genuine than the other guys that I've interacted with because they were really quick, and
Mm.
they never really gave me the time and didn't really try to understand what was the issue and how they could help me. But I think your team did that, Arvind did that, and that's why I thought, all right, you know what, let's take one more chance.
Mm.
And then I was almost ready to go back home as well. That was my thing because I think I wasn't even getting even a part-time job after like 6 months in Ontario. And somehow I landed let's say a basic job, survival job. And I've been doing that and trying to make payments and stuff because you guys did tell me about payments, and you were very flexible with that too, where you said,
Mm.
it's all right, you can pay us monthly, we'll be okay with it. And that really helped me. Thank you so much for that, because that was something that was, I felt guilty about it too, but I'm grateful to, that I couldn't pay a one shot payment. But then again, because whatever I was paying monthly, you guys were okay with, things went really smooth for me. And I love the fact that you guys sent me updates every day, and you guys always gave me the link to the Excel sheet, and you said, what, this is the process, this is the companies we've applied to, and the spreadsheet was really detailed. And also the fact that we did a summary every week to saying, what, we applied to these many companies this week. And at every step of the way, even if I got an interview, you would immediately send me the questions that they would ask me. And that really helped because for me, that was something that, that really helped me because for the role, right? You gave
Mhm.
us ideas about how to answer, what kind of questions they might ask us, even gave me the resume so that, when I enter the interview, I was at least more confident than the other candidates. And though it was a
Exactly.
long time because I think we tried for almost 6 months straight, right? It is a
Yeah.
6 month, but yes, we finally landed a job. And I mean, even till the last moment, I was a little skeptical because I've had interviews, like I told you, right? I got it rejected just because of network connectivity issues, not
Yes, I
because
know.
of my capability. And though that is the crazy market that we're dealing with right here, it's that you don't your capability is just part of the thing, but they look at other aspects as well, and you could just get rejected. So make sure that everything is in order. But yeah,
Right.
now we are here. Thank you so much.
Acha, Nahush, how many interviews did you had in the last couple of months, I would say?
I think close to 25 to 30 interviews, easy
Okay,
minimum.
that's a great number to be honest. That's
Yeah.
a great number to be honest, right? People
Yeah.
don't get that amount of interview in their whole life, right?
Okay, I don't know about that, but the thing is, the problem was, right, they would just send me these, interview links. Somebody didn't attend, right? The
Hmm.
interviewer would bail on me, or the second time they'd go for the first round for the HR round, and then for the technical round, they're like, no, we hired somebody else. So
Hmm.
I never really got the opportunity to get to the next stage, right? To talk to
Hmm.
the decision makers. Like I said, only the networking issue connectivity person. That was the only time I got to speak to upper management, what was the CTO and the tech lead and stuff. And then this
Hmm.
was the next company, and I knew for a fact that if I could get to talk to the decision makers, I could convince them. But
Hmm.
getting there was a whole problem because I had interviews from AI too. I had
Hmm.
AI telephone interviews, which really didn't help me because the AI, I mean, I speak to an AI on the other end and then no response, right?
Yeah, just
And then
recorded.
and then they give you like 1,000 assessments to do. They like do this plum assessment, do the other assessment, and then they're like, no, we hired somebody else. So that was my situation. I mean, like you said, right? Even though it's a good number, it was not like we could convert. And I think that is what I'm trying to tell everybody else too, that just because you get interviews, don't assume that you'll get the next round. Make sure you're prepared for it. Make sure you work for it, and ensure that you're ready at any time.
That's great. So now, overall, just to summarize it up, how is this going to change your life? How is getting a job, getting a full-time job is going to change your
Um,
career, your life in Canada?
Honestly, I mean, right till now, I have to apply for my PR, and my job role never got me to an NOCB. Right, I
Mhm.
was never in NOCB. I was in tier 3 jobs, and mostly, I'm trying to get through my 1 year thing before
Mhm.
I can apply for a PR2, because they say 1 year in NOCB and then you can apply. So I think the
Mhm.
process has just started for me. I don't know. I have like exactly a year, and then probably I can extend or do something. But at least this role will help me get into the position I need, and probably help me, stay in the
Okay.
country and move forward as well. So that is something that I'm grateful for again for TTB to.
Okay. So now, have you gone through the offer letter and have you seen everything? Have you signed the offer letter?
Yes, I've signed my offer letter. I just got my documents to fill, like the bank details and stuff last night, and I have some insurance detail to fill out. But yes, I think they gave me an offer letter on Friday. I just finished signing it the same day, because that was the first, after a long time, I got my first interview, and I was like, I am
Mhm.
not taking chances, right? Let's finish this off
Exactly.
and have the
Exactly.
official document ready before
Exactly.
we go any further. So yeah, that
Yes.
was done, and the interview went pretty smoothly. I spoke to the organization director, and I spoke to the tech head as well, tech VP, and they seemed to understand the concept. They seemed to be interacting very well with me, and they made me feel comfortable first. So that was really good. I love the vibe that they had, and I think that was the same for them too. And that also adds to your interview skills. Please make sure that you try to wave match length. Sorry, match wavelengths, just to make sure that you have a comfortable talk rather than a more stressed out one, because you need to be interactive with your superiors as well.
Okay. So Nahush, can you also tell us that what was the role that you got in this organization, and if you can share some idea of what pay a person can expect in the same range?
So I am starting off as a marketing data analyst, right? And my job is to do funnel analysis, KPI tracking, KPI visualizations, and basically try to understand, which markets to do segmentation, and the basic, analytic stuff. And I think right now the starting pay could start anywhere between 55 to and above, depending on the level of experience. But I would say for an analyst, start off with at least minimum 60, and 65 to 70 for a starter is a pretty good deal. But again, if you have experience, going for like 90 above, I think that's how
Mhm.
you should be aiming for. I mean, for me it was a different situation, because I just wanted the job for my PR purposes, so I am taking that hit for pay or whatever. But I think everybody else can actually go confidently and claim at least 80 to 90.
Okay, that's great. So now just one last question. So how much, like, since TTB and since we have been in corresponding from last 5-6 months, I guess from May
Yes,
onwards we have been
yes.
working together, right? So what are the good things that you liked about us, and what are the things that you want us to improve? Because there are always scope of improvement. There are always chances where we can work more and basically get a better result for you. So please
Right.
let us know what are the areas that you feel like we should work more.
Okay, so I mean, I think I told you guys what was good, saying you guys were very, communicative. You always were kept me in the loop. Whatever happened, you were the first guys to reach out, saying, what, you got an interview, do it. Even if in case I'd missed it. So I think that was wonderful. I think the part of improvement would be maybe the timing part of it, because I think for us, just to have this interview, right, we had to or this meeting, we had to reschedule like 3 or 4 times, because the EST IST thing is a little
Mhm.
confusing. I think that if we worked on, right, I think you guys could also get more clients, because I've been trying to refer as many people as possible, and the first complaint they have is there's the time difference. We can't really, get them on time, and the response doesn't come on time. So I think that was one of the major feedbacks I got. But if you guys can work on that, I think that would really make things a lot better.
For sure, Nahush, for sure. Thank you so much for sharing this feedback.
Thank
Because
you.
it's very important for us to understand, right, what is working for you, what is not working for
Right.
you. We need to understand where we can improve and basically get a better service for the next year, because this year is going to end now. The market is
Yeah.
also going to like go to into the market freeze. So anyways, congratulations on all securing a job offer. I
Thank you.
hope abhi yahan se your life becomes in a better position. It's the
Yeah.
Canadian experience, right? It becomes
Yeah.
better from here onwards.
I really, I hope so. Thank you so much for that. And I hope, we always keep in touch as well, because
For
even
sure.
for growing forward, right, I was hoping that I could contact and keep in touch with you so that we have a long-term relationship as well.
For sure, brother. So now thank you so much for joining this call. It was great talking to you.
Thank you so much, Harsh.
Just a second.